What's up and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on, you guessed it, this look that I'm wearing right now. This is a look that I posted to my Instagram and a lot of people really liked it, and then also I posted it on Snapchat if you wanted to see a tutorial on it, and also using this new palette that I got at Gen Beauty SF. It is the Meet Matrimony palette by the BALM. I absolutely love this palette. It's so beautiful. A lot of these colors I feel like are so me, and it's so fall, and it's very versatile. I was blown away at the blendability and the creaminess and the pigmentation of this palette. These shadows are absolutely incredible, and I'm obsessed with it. Really hope you enjoy this makeup look, and if you recreate it, don't forget to tag me on any of my socials. I love checking out any recreations. Don't forget to give me a subscribe if you aren't subscribed to my channel already, so you won't miss out on any upcoming makeup tutorials or makeup videos. And don't forget to follow me on any of my socials. I will link them up here so we can be friends. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoy this tutorial, and let's get started. First things first, what do you guys think of my new glasses? I'm obsessed with them. They're from Warby Parker, and I love them. But jumping right on in, we are going to start with Strobe Cream first. What else? This is going to hydrate and add a really nice radiance to the skin. They actually introduced some new colors, so if you are a fan of Strobe Cream, I would check them out. This is just the original though, and I'm going to massage that all into my skin. I feel like I'm going to have a lot of mixing in this video. I don't know why, I've just been really into it, but these two primers mixed has been my holy grail. I use the Bye Bye Pores Primer by IT Cosmetics and then the Benefit Porefessional. I usually just pump one pump of the Bye Bye Pores and then just a tiny bit of the Porefessional, mix it together, and oh my god, this makes your face look so smooth, and it really adds a nice barrier between your skin and the makeup and blurs out all of those pores and lines. Moving right on into another combo. For foundation, I'm using my favorite tried and true MAC Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation in NW15, and I'm going to squeeze a little bit of that on the back of my hand and mix in 3 drops of the Cover FX Custom Enhancer drops, and this stuff is just like as full coverage as it gets, and I'm actually blending it out using a different sponge. It's not a beauty blender. It is the SL Miss Glam Beauty sponge. This thing is so soft. It works so fast. Look how airbrushed my foundation looks. I don't know about you, but I think it looks really airbrushed, and it is just the best sponge ever. I'm obsessed. To set the outer perimeters on my face, I am using the MAC Mineralize Skinfinish Natural in the shade Light. I am avoiding the center of my face because I still have some concealer to use. My lips were totally dry, so I did have to pop on some lip balm. This one's by Pure, and it's the Daily Lip Nourisher with mango and shea butter. Super hydrating. Love it. Prime my eyelids, I'm using my MAC Painterly Paint Pot, of course, and I set it using the translucent powder by MERCIER, just so there's no tacky residue. And the first color I'm using is by Melt Cosmetics. This is the shade Blurr. It's my transition color, so you can use whatever one works for you. And to use that, I'm using my Morphe M441 blending brush. This one's new, so it's extra fluffy and soft. I love this one for the crease. Grabbing this palette that I'm so excited for, this is the Meet Matrimony palette by the BALM. I'm going to take the shade Matte Lynn, this top left-hand corner shade, and it's a little bit lighter than Blur, but I just wanted to soften Blur a little bit. Next, I'm going on with Matte Lopez, and I'm using the same Morphe blending brush, and I'm going to buff that right below the last color to add a little bit of a gradient. Okay, this color has to be my favorite one in the whole palette. It is Matte Kumar, and it's this beautiful burgundy red color. And I'm going to use a little bit on the tip of my brush, still that same brush, and I'm going to focus this really deep in my crease. And I'm just picking up a little product at a time and also dragging it down on my outer corner because I don't want to pick up too much and have it be too harsh. It's really easy to do that, so just keep building it up. Now I'm going in with a different brush. This is the MAC 217. It's a little bit smaller, so I can concentrate this color on the outer and inner corner. The technique I'm using to build up the color is kind of patting it and then blending it. To smoke out this look, I'm now taking the shade Matte Moskowitz. Oh my god, I hope I didn't butcher that, but it's this dark purple right beside that red on the end. This color is really going to add that depth and smokiness that I'm looking for this look, and I am switching it up between the MAC 217 blending brush and then the LUXE mini tapered blending brush, because then I can really concentrate it where I want the color. Try your best to leave that center of the lid blank, because now we are going in with Makeup Geek Whimsical Foiled Eyeshadow, and this color is gorgeous. I feel like it would be gorgeous on any skin tone. I'm going to use my MAC 242 flat shader brush to pack that down dry first, and now I'm going to give it a spritz with some Fix Plus just to intensify that foiled look. I am trying out a new concealer, and this is by Frankie Rose. It's the Our Little Secret concealer in the shade Fresh. I really, really love the coverage of it and also how it blends out. It's very hydrating, but it doesn't crease or settle into any of my fine lines, and the coverage is definitely full coverage. It's not super highlighting, but that's okay. I am going to apply it where I'd normally highlight and then blend it out using my damp beauty sponge. I swear I can't get over this freaking sponge. I am so obsessed with it. It's so good. I wish I could let you guys touch it. It's so soft. And of course, just in case, I'm taking my MAC Pro Emphasize Shaping Powder. It's made for the under eye. They have tons of colors for any skin tone. And I'm going to apply that using my tapered highlighter brush by LUXE. It fits really nice under the eyes and it's super soft. Now I'm going in with the lower lash line, and I'm taking that matte Moskowitz, hopefully I'm saying that right, and I'm going to line that using a flat definer on my under eye. And I skipped ahead here. I now have a pencil brush in hand, and I'm using that same dark purple shade and just adding a tiny bit more to that inner and outer corner. Back to that lower lash line, I just had to add a tiny bit more. You know when you're in the middle of your makeup and you see something and you need to step aside and fix it? That's where I was at. Anyways, to blend out that lower lash line, we are now back there. I'm using a pencil brush and the shade Matte Kumar, that red burgundy shade, and also my mini tapered blending brush, and I'm just going to really smoke it out, and I'm dragging it a little further down than normal. We are jumping over to the brows, and I hate doing my brows. Confession, I hate doing my brows. I don't know what it is about them. I'm always worried I'm going to screw them up. I feel like I haven't perfected it still, but I use the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Dark Brown, and I kind of draw a line underneath and over top and almost mapping out a brow. Then I fill it in using the pomade and leave the front a little bit blank because I go in at the front with a pencil. This one I'm using today is going to be the Big Brow by MAC Cosmetics, and I just find it gives a softer effect to the front of the brow. So here it is, the Big Brow by MAC, and it's in the shade Spiked. It's like a dark brown. And to set my eyebrows and really comb them in place and add a little bit more volume, I'm using the Give Me Brow by Benefit in the shade Light Medium. I didn't want to do a wing for this or even liner on the top, so I'm going in with my Nude eye pencil by Makeup Geek. It's one of their full spectrum pencils. Super creamy, super pigmented, does not run, does not move. It's great. And for lashes today, I'm using the Flutter Lashes and Intoxicating, applying some glue, and then I'm going to set them aside. I did apply a little coat of mascara to my top lashes. Okay, you guys don't have to tell me I went a little crazy on the bronzer today. I know this, but it's okay. I'm using MAC Cosmetics Golden Bronzer and applying that to my temples, on my cheeks, and on my jawline. And I do soften it up in between everything with a powder brush. No additional product or anything like that. The contour I'm using is MAC Harmony Contour, and it's not super cool tone. It is a little bit warmer, and I love using my NARS Ita brush because I feel like it really fits in the hollows of my cheeks. I don't always show this, but I do go in with it with any makeup look, whether it's my eyes or my face. I use a clean blending brush and just soften up any of the powders. To clean up my contour a little bit, I'm taking some translucent powder by Mercier on the tip of my beauty sponge, and I'm going to apply that right along that contour, leave it on for literally like a second, and then dust it off using this LUXE tapered highlighter brush. I'm finally going to grab those false lashes and apply them. I do apply them with my fingers and then adjust them with some lash applicators. For this look, you do want to make sure that they're really tight to your lash line so then you don't see like a gap and they look really seamless. I'm taking my MAC Cosmetics Nutcracker Sweet Holiday Face Kit. This is the peach one, and I'm taking the blush shade in At Dusk and applying that to the apples on my cheek and dusting it back. For highlight, I'm using the one from the compact as well. It's called Tutu, and it's one of the Extra Dimension skin finishes. They both are that formula actually, so it's super smooth, really easy to blend and work with. It's the same formula as the infamous Whisper of Guilt. I'm going to quickly add a coat of lower lash mascara. This is the IT Cosmetics Tightline Mascara. It has a really small, skinny brush, so you can get those lower lashes easily. Before I go in with my liquid lipstick, I'm taking my MAC Prep and Prime Lip and applying a thin coat of that to my lips. I use it with any liquid lipstick. I find it holds the color and it helps prevent cracking. And the color of lipstick I chose was the ColourPop Cheap Thrills Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick. Of course, to set our makeup, I'm using the Skindinavia Makeup Finishing Spray. And here is the final look. I really hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. I'll see you guys soon. My baby Key. Key, you haven't been on camera in a while. Key, what do you got to say for the people?